What's up guys, DuArktik with another Marvel Strike Force video, and in this video we're back to talk about this week event. We have the first week nature event or something, and this is going to be an event that most people are going to tell you to skip, and I'm going to do a little bit different. I'm going to say think about it, right? Think about it. I'm going to present you the points for which I would consider investing on event and the reason why I'm going to invest on this event. And then you have to make the decision for yourself if it's going to be worth it for you or not. Depending on your previous luck on Hive Mind events, this might be a factor for you to make a decision or not. And then if you have been following my advice and saving some campaign energy or not, and then you make a decision. So in this video, I'm going to present to you all the information that we have about this nature event and what I'm going to do, and then you guys have to decide for yourselves if it's going to be worth it or not based on everything that we're going to talk about. So as always, if you like the information on this video, make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and make sure you smash that like button like a boss. Okay, so starting off the event right away, we can see the items that are going to be valuable on this event. So we have gold, dark promotion credits, diamonds, and crimson gear. Then we also have the information that we need to battle in raids. So this is usually pretty easy, and you're going to get extra points if you have Hive Mind characters. Now, depending on your luck in the previous events, if you got a lot of Hive Mind shards or other characters instead, you might be able to get some extra points for this event. Then you're also going to require to spend the campaign energy, just a normal yellow energy, and based on the most recent data mines, we don't have any other energy event coming up soon. We had the tease for a Black Cat diamond event with energy being once again teased, but that event has been delayed and we don't know for sure when it's coming back. But at least for the next 2 weeks we have 0 energy events apart from this one, so it's up to you to decide if you're going to spend some energy or not. This is a 6 days event, so it's not the smallest but it's also not the biggest. So yeah, it's up to you to decide if you already have some stored energy or if you can spend some energy. And beyond that, we also have the typical events on the web store. The events on the web store are going to require you to spend incursion energy. As you guys know, I'm very against events that require you to spend incursion energy, but you can also spend this energy of X, Age of X energy, which we don't know for sure what kind of rewards are tied up with it, but if it's similar to any of the current incursion events that we had, you can get a decent amount of bio gear, skill gear, and so on. And let me tell you, you're gonna struggle with skill gear for sure with this new team coming up soon, so keep that in mind. You might want to stock up as much as possible on skill gear, but also bio gear, because most of the characters, they are not only skill but they're also bio. Okay, so now with this in mind, let's take a look at the rewards and what we can get, right? So we have right away, very important, we have some leader shards right here. This might allow you to get a leader at 4 stars throughout the month. The main event, the main month event, is going to give you around 130 shards plus the free claim plus so on. You might be able to really push it and be able to get a leader at 4 stars. Now, most people will say that leader is a kit-based character, which is true, but if you have a big leader, it can do a lot of fun stuff, and leader is the character that you really don't want to die, and he's also a healer, and he heals quite a lot because his striker as a weight heals everyone that is villain for 10%. So once again, it might be of interest to have leader as big as possible, and especially if you are like myself that is going to take the leader into Dark Dimension 7. So it's up to you to decide. Now, on top of the leader shards, we have a ton, and really a ton, of these gamma rays items, which is the basic currency for the next month event where you can unlock the leader. So the more points you get, the better, and you can see that some of these points are locked beyond the monthly item. So the monthly item is here, and these ones are extra. This is going to also allow you to get extra crimson gear at the end of the month when the month event ends. So once again, it's up to you to decide. After that, we have a bunch of gold. You can see 1 million here, you can see 3 million here, and then we have, in my opinion, the best part, which is a ton, and literally a ton of dark promotion credits. Whether you are still trying to get your super scroll to 7 red stars, whether you are trying to get more red stars on your Black Knight or Zombie Juggernaut, because we have an upcoming Zombie Juggernaut event, you have to make the decision if these dark promotion credits are going to be important for you or not, and I would definitely say yes. It's the main reason why I'm going to participate on this event, is just to make sure that I get my hands on as much gold as possible and on as much dark promotion credits as possible. Beyond that, we have some crimson gear, and we also have 2 diamonds, which it's up to you to decide how much do you value them. They sell them for $40 each, which I think is absolutely unreasonable. But if you can spend like a few bucks and finish these, if you are a big kraken or a whale or a high spender, then this is something to consider. Now, I just want to call your attention for this bait right here. This gear is not a crimson gear. This is just augmented gear. I'm not sure why they changed the color, but this is very misleading, so make sure you pay attention to this. Okay, so with this in mind, we have an event where we have to battle in raids, which is something we have to do anyway. We have a bunch of dark promotion credits, a bunch of gold, and if you are once again on the position, if you have your Hive Mind characters, for example, at 5 yellow or at 6 yellow, this might be something that you want to consider. So definitely some important, like these dark promotion credits, you can never get them enough, right? Even me, light spender, medium range spender, whatever you want to say about it, I don't have enough dark promotion credits to get my Nova higher, or Archangel, or some other character that we had in the past, like Ultron and the Spider-Man Big Time, and a few of other characters that are still on the waiting list for dark promos, and especially now with the Super Scroll requiring 10,000 for the last star, it's really impactful to get all these dark promotion credits. Okay, so as you guys can see, the rewards, at least in my opinion, at least from my perspective, are very good. And you have this 3 million gold here, right? So Scopely was selling 3 million gold for $10, and if you have to spend like $5 or $10 to get to this milestone through those $5 bonus offers, it's up to you to decide if it's going to be worth it or not. You're going to be getting the 3 million gold for sure, and then you get all the dark promos, right? You get a ton of dark promos, so it's really up to you to decide if it's going to be worth it or not. If you are a light spender or not spender at all, you can reach most of these milestones without spending if you're lucky in the past. With that said, we also have the web milestone, and the web milestone requires you to spend that X-Men event energy, Age of X or whatever, and then you also have spend incursion energy. I do not recommend spending power cores on incursion energy unless you are like a new player or a free-to-play player that is still really behind the red stars. Maybe you are not you are a mid-range player, not a veteran player, you have not been around for as long, so you might be inclined to spend some of this incursion energy. I would not do it. Even that gets double points. It also costs double the power cores to get the same amount of energy. So in any case, I would focus on the energy for that new event that we have coming up soon. In total, you can get 2,000 points. This event repeats 3 times, you can get a total of 6,000 points, and there is a little bit of gamma radiation here, but 2,000 is not going to be enough, so be careful with this. You might want to just reach out for milestone 7 rather than milestone 8, because the difference in cost is just so high. And once again, remember, this is over 2 days. Some people are doing calculations based on 1 day. This is not 1 day, this is 2 days, so it's much easier to reach it out than you might think. Okay, so let's take a look at the numbers that we have for this event. This is going to be based on my account, so you have to adjust for your own. So playing the raids, 4,500 points. that's going to be pretty easy to obtain. Then playing raids with Hive Mind, you might want to consider doing the raids on the you might consider using Hive Mind on the beta raid or on the upcoming gamma raid. The gamma raid at the end, and on the sides you can use Spider-Verse characters, so you might want to use your Hive Mind there to get these extra points. Then if you have your characters at 6 yellow stars like myself, you're going to get a big chunk of points. It's going to be very helpful if you do, because it's going to save you tons and tons of power cores. If you really don't have any of these characters at 6 yellow, then it's better for you to forget about this event, because it's just too expensive. Once again, if you don't have any characters at 6 yellow. And then we have the free claims from the web. We still don't know the value yet, but a 6-day event, we should get something like 500 points, so it's going to be a total of 3,000, something like that. And once again, then you have to decide if it's going to be worth it or not to spend $5 to get those bonus free claim offers, to get like 2,000 or 3,000 additional points to reach you the milestone that you are looking for. And finally, we have the spending campaign energy. Depending if you are saving energy or not, you might want to invest more on this event or not. Once again, next week and the week after, we don't have any energy spending events. So if you have energy saved, you are fine. You can stock it up next week again. And finally, we have the web claims for 6,000 points. So overall, this is a pretty easy event to complete. It's all about you making the decision if it's going to be worth it or not. All those dark promotion credits that we have on the offers, and they are still selling these dark promotion credits pretty expensive, right? We have 500 over here. They have switched the value around between $10, $20, $30, depending if it's some specific event or not, some seasonal event or not. So we are still looking at least $50 worth of dark promotion credits plus the additional gold. And like I said, if you don't have a lot of skill gear, this might also be important for you to invest on your upcoming Spider Society event. So that's all the information that I have for you on this video. It's going to be up to you to decide if it's going to be worth it or not. But once again, if you don't have your Hive Mind at 6 stars, if you don't have any of the Hive Mind at 6 stars, I would definitely skip this event. But if you have, once again, maybe it's time to consider and grabbing all these extra gold, extra dark promotion credits, and the skill gear as well. So let me know in the comments below if you're gonna push it or not, and if you feel like this event is worth it. And as always, if you like the information on these videos, make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe for more Mouse Force content, and I'll catch you guys later.